Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome in. Good evening, Dread. How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. If I need to adjust volume, please yell at me. Welcome in. So, I gave my followers a task over the past couple of weeks. Um, and boy, y'all delivered. um, one of those not winners day. No, I hate to hear that. I hope your day gets better soon. But I'm doing good. I am fired up right now. I'm excited to get into this tier list. Burnt Honey, welcome in. Hello. And I hope you guys are excited because some of these submissions, I've got to say, they range from like very tame, conventionally attractive human being to like horrifying monster or just straight up cartoon thing. Um, we'll get into it. We'll get into it. There's some pretty fun submissions, and I just want to start off by saying a couple of things. Not so I'm not super. I'm definitely more on like the say so. I don't. Forgive my horrible pronunciation, but I'm more on like that side of things, not so much the like lewd side of things. So, yeah, I'm glad you know what I'm talking about at least, even though I butchered the way that's supposed to be pronounced, I'm sure. So I'm listen. it's gonna it's gonna be interesting. But so a couple of things about it. One, first and most important, I got so many anonymous submissions, I just decided to essentially rank all of these anonymously. So I'm not going to talk about who submitted them. I'm just gonna go through the submissions. They're just here now, and I'm ranking them. Um, number two thing. This is a judgment-free zone. I am not judging anybody. If your submission gets placed in a lower tier, that is only because of my own personal feelings towards that character. That does not impact my feelings towards you whatsoever, so let me just get that out of the way as well. I appreciate all the submissions, and I guess the third thing that I want to say, you'll say yours, that's funny. Yeah. And that's fine. If you want to shout out to which one was yours in chat, like that's totally fine. I'm just gonna not call attention to that on my end. Because I did get a lot of anonymous submissions. I got a lot of DM submissions, so which is great. I love that. So uh but the third thing that I kind of want to say is like I have not spent enough time figuring out my ranking system for this. Like I'll just be very frank with you. This is going to be chaotic. My reasoning is going to vary probably from character to character, so let's just like get that out there. Um it's going to be scuffed. It's going to be a mess, but it's going to be a good time, I hope. So, I guess without further ado, let's swap over to take a look at the characters that aren't all the way loaded in. Hello? Hello? There we go. There we go. So this is the you can always do the classic division. See, yeah, it's the classic style, just S through D ranking. Um oh, you know what? I can send the tier list. I can do that. Let me do that after the stream, or else I'm gonna get very distracted, I feel. But yes, absolutely. Kakesune, hello, welcome in. Welcome to the Chaos Zone. Um, Also, I've now gotten two separate DMs from people that Twitch is not working for people. So that's great. But for now, we can just gaze upon these options. All right, I don't know what's wrong with Twitch. It didn't work for moments, but it's back. I'm gonna blame this. I'm just gonna say I blame the Twitch servers. I've been on my computer like all day, and it's been fine for me. And like on my end on OBS, like I'm good. Like I'm not. It says dropped frame 0%. CPU's only around like 9% right now. Like it should be good. 8%, 8.8. Like yeah, this should be. I'm gonna say I'm just gonna appeal to the Twitch gods. Please hold out. Please hold out. This will not be super long. Please hold out. But glad it's working. Raven, welcome in. Okay, glad you got it to work. And problems with Twitch thing. Yeah, right. All right, cool. Well, so these are the submissions. We're just gonna we're gonna go through these, and it's gonna be great. And come on, please load. There we go. I need you to load and stay loaded. Oop. I need to get my position right as well. Oh, Dred's not having well, la-dee-da, Mr. Fancy Internet over here is not having any problems with this jam. Just kidding. All right, but the very first submission, especially you're getting ahead. That's one of the last ones we will rate, but yeah, what I mean, yeah, right, like. All right, so Danny Phantom, this was submitted by a friend of mine, again, remaining anonymous, but I'm not gonna lie, like, I mean, if y'all saw the post that I made, I actually included him on my own post. So, this for me was one of my favorite fancy editing, fancy internet, fancy internet. Um, Danny Phantom was one of my favorite like Nickelodeon cartoons when I was a kid. I'm not even gonna lie. I had like the biggest cartoon crush on him when I was younger. Um, I remember being in elementary school and like playing pretend ghost on the playground and shit. Like S tier. S tier. This is one like hear me out, right? Because like this is a fairly like I feel like tame submission, right? Like human being, ghost form is still very humanoid. Like we're not getting too far into the realm of like eyebrow like hmm you know. But Danny Phantom was such a good show. It was way too short. It was cut off early for its time, and it makes me so sad because it was such a good show. Had a good run. Not so important. What? Don't talk like that. Watched a lot of Cartoon Network when you were a kid, but you never watched Danny Phantom. Oh my gosh. Well, I have homework for you. Go watch that. Like, just go watch that like right after this. um, it's like literally 2 seasons and a movie, and it's like I'm not even gonna lie. Like the back half of the second season gets a little bit repetitive because they kind of like had to cancel it. Like it was a whole thing. There's a whole thing behind it, but like I'm not getting into that. Danny Phantom is a great show. Was a slay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this character is top tier. I love Danny Fenton and Danny Phantom. They're both personalities excellent, fantastic. S tier. I wish, but I just started my new degree. Ah, that's my condolences. But also, gambate. I hope you do well. So next up, we have the Beast, specifically in Beast form from Beauty and the Beast. Of course, the cartoon version that was also specified to me. I just want to make that very clear. So I get where this is coming from, right? I get it. Personally, I like this version of Beast better than the Prince version at the end. Like he's one of those people that really benefits from having a beard. Um Not a furry. Listen, listen, listen. Listen though. Hear me out. That's the whole point, right? The beast would see. Listen. Now, my like only hesitation with this is that I have recently become obsessed with the Court of Thorns and Roses, and this reminds me so much of Tamlin because of course it fucking does, and I just like I can't put him in S. Also, like because I know the prince form exists, it's I no, I should just rate the beast form. It's tough. It's tough. I usually don't go for like super bigger than me guys. Like bulky buff guys are not super my type, but I respect this submission and this take. I'm not saying I would not, but I do think this is B tier for me. It's not high up on my priority list. Tamlin can eat sticks. Thank you. A fellow fan, I see. Right though. So yeah, B tier for the beast in beast form. Panna, hello, 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 my friend. We are just starting out in this wonderful tier list. All right, this next one, I actually have to go and look the name up again because I'm gonna mess it up if I don't. I know the series is Diabolic Lovers. This is Azusa Mukami from Diabolic Lovers. Now, I have not watched, read, or played Diabolic Lovers. It has been recommended to me. It is on my to-do list, but I am not familiar with the series or any of the characters in it. Don't know the character. I don't either, right? Not oh yes, yes, Diabolic Lovers. So, but hear me out, right? So appearances alone, like the side eye look is great. I love the like lavender kind of pinkish eyes. There's bandages. I do know one thing about this series, which is that like I believe everybody has fangs. So like that's that's bonus points for me, right? I don't think I can commit to S tier just because I do not know who this is or anything about this character. But I do think it's going in A tier for me just based off of looks alone, because that's like that's my type. I love like the silver hair, like pale eyes. This is working for me. Very here for this. So our first A tier, A for Azusa. Of course, I can't pronounce that properly either. I'm sure. Our next submission is actually an SCP submission. It's actually SCP number 1. Well, 001. I don't know if the zeros matter. I know like loosely what SCP is. Like I know it's like secure, contain, protect. I know a little bit of the lore. I could not name a single creature. Um, I guess until now. It's got a whopper of a name. It's the short version is the Black Moon. The long version is SCP-001 Tanhoni's Proposal 2, or the second. I'm not sure what that's meant to be, but it's I like the moon and I like wolves and I like the color black. So it's got a lot that's going for it for me. But SCP stuff is spooky. And it like is this contained in this circle? Is it just like the face and teeth that I have to work with here? Is it two-dimensional? I have so many questions about this creature. So, probably would kill yes, that's what I'm expecting. It would probably like kill, devour me, and I don't know if I can handle that. Um, so I think I think this has to go into C tier for me because I'm scared of it. I'm not like it's not out of the running entirely, but I am terrified. It's kind of where I'm at with this. Um, so next up we have Is that Optimus Prime? If you knew, okay, how many people sent me, how many people independently sent me Optimus Prime for this tier list? I swear to God, I had, I shit you not, four separate people submit Optimus Prime for this tier list. Three of those four people said it was mostly because of his voice in the Michael Bay films. What, what do I do with that? Right? That's that's a lot of people. I did not get a single other duplicate submission, but I got four Optimus Prime. I am not kink shaming, do not worry. My beloved. Listen, I respect it. I do. I just think it was so funny that, like, of all of the characters on this list, like, if I count my own personal overlap, there's a couple, but, like, of all the characters on this list, Optimus Prime is not the one I would have guessed that I would have received the most responses for, but I did. So, now me personally, Transformers One come out. I forgot that that new movie came out. I have not seen it. You literally can't. Listen, you can always find a way. Um, power of friendship. You can get creative. Yeah, exactly. You can just like you will have to get creative with this one, but you can absolutely get creative. Like, um, there, it's doable. It's doable. It's manageable. All of this is somehow manageable. You can make it work. Um, I'm not like the biggest Transformers fans in the world, right? Like, I don't know really much about the series in general. I watched like the popular Michael Bay movies when they came out when I was younger. I have not seen the newest one. I have not seen the cartoons. I have not read anything on it. So, I don't have a lot of the background here. I like mechs. This is not my favorite mech. There are mechs on this planet that I would absolutely consider. No, I know what he sounds like. Yeah, trust me. I got, yes, I was sent a voice clip specifically by one of my friends because they were like, "No, listen, really." Okay, okay, I get it. Um, but for me personally, again, I'm just not that into big bulky guys. It's gonna have to be a B tier for me for Optimus Prime. No disrespect though. Voice, honestly, I don't know. The beast got a nice voice too. So that's tough. That's real tough. Um, but yeah, still respect it. Absolutely respect it. And a drastic shift in tone here. We have Chip Skylark from Fairly Odd Parents, and if you are not familiar with the name, you will maybe be familiar with the fact that this is the music artist behind My Shiny Teeth and Me and Icky Vicky. Some smash hits for people my age, I guess. Um, I Look, we got a wide range of characters on here, right? Like, this is a human, at least a cartoon version of a human being, and like, we have monsters and like all types on here, right? Um, I the first idol to ever grace this earth, right? Though, um, again, for like people my age, I feel like you completely understand where I'm coming from with this. I would probably put him in S tier, but I feel like this is such an obvious hear me out. I can't put him in S tier. Like, I respect the balls that it takes to submit like a monster, right? Like, that is based. I hear you. This is a cartoon human man. A tier for me. did watch the show, but I don't know the character. Oh man. Well, he's a music artist in the Fairly Odd Parents world. You should go look up My Shiny Teeth and Me, I guess, after this, and you can hear one of his songs. All right, next we have Godzilla. Just Godzilla. Um, from Godzilla. I don't know which specific movie the gift that was submitted to me was from, so I just picked a picture off of the internet that I thought looked pretty cool. Um, based, first of all, based. This is a hear me out character for sure. I respect it. Well, Dread, listen, listen. Anything can be if you try hard enough. Okay. Godzilla's based, right, 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 right. Um, like super points for based. I was almost a little surprised that nobody submitted Mothra because I know like I guess maybe it's because everybody like ships those two. Yes, I am. I'm not talking about me going to. I'm not getting art of me doing that. I'm just saying it is possible. This is a hear me out list. The whole point is to like submit characters that are like not conventionally attractive. By most. So this is a based submission. This is a top tier submission. I myself have never personally been attracted to Godzilla, uh, but I respect the hell out of this, so it's going into A tier and it's going above Chip Skylark because that is a base submission. Want the defense of your? That's just what the I don't I have no I have none. I plead the fifth. um, wait, I think I keep scrolling on this page and it's messing up everybody's view. Okay. So next up we have Alistair from Hazbin Hotel, specifically like in this kind of more demony form where he's got the antlers out and like some of the tendrils and stuff coming out of him. Um, I'm gonna be so honest with you. This is S tier for me. This is S tier for me. Yeah. I don't really have much else to say for myself. That's just going straight up to the top of S tier for me personally. Frankly, like I'm also surprised there weren't more like has been and hell of a boss characters submitted because like if I had my way, Stolas would be on here and he would be topping S tier because I love Stolas. I love him so much. That's my precious baby boy. But yeah, S tier. I nothing else to say here. Honestly, same with this next character, and I like actually cannot pronounce his name. Lycan, Lycone? I'm sorry. You're going S tier though. Souls is precious, right? I just want to give him a hug. I just want to give him a hug and tell him that everything's gonna be okay. So this character is from Zenless Zone Zero. It's the newest game that has come out by the Hoyoverse creators, the Genshin and Star Rail Honkai company. This is their latest game. This is um like in my opinion like one of the hottest characters from their latest game. Like I would not consider myself a furry, but this character, listen, listen. I like listen. um, to the person that submitted this, you are heard loud and clear here. Um, would, right? I know that one either. Listen. Like, I'm starting to understand like the werewolf obsession with this guy, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Um love him. Know nothing about him. Don't need to. Look at him. Beautiful. Love him. So next up we have Hallie Moon's VTuber model. And I know this picture is kind of zoomed out, unfortunately, but it's a great model. Um, Let me give actually a shout out, and I think their name is different on here. So I think it's, oh my goodness. I have to find them really quick because I do want to give them a shout out just because this is their model, and I think that's cool, and I think that's based as hell. Uh, oh my gosh. I thought I knew their name on here. Silly me. Oh, okay. Yep. All right. Got it. Got it. We're just gonna give a little sneaky shout out here. Why did that not work? All right, that sucked. That didn't work at all. Like I clearly typed out not my thing. All right, my stuff's broken. Just like ignore me. Just ignore me, guys. Just don't worry about it. I don't want to do that. I don't like doing those. So that's fine. We'll just move on. Come on, Paige, come back to me. So points for based. This is going in A tier for me because hella points from based. It's a cool model. I love the color palette. It's very pretty. Purple and blue are so very nice together. Very cool art style. Points for based. A tier. Next up, we have Tifa from the very popular Final Fantasy series. And anybody familiar with Tifa? Because yeah, she's very, ooh, what did I just do in, oh my god. I'm messing up. I'm messing up OBS here. Tifa's only my okay. Uh you want me to put her in D for Dreadshin then? I think that would be disrespectful. Um, yeah, Tifa's obviously like super hot, right? I'm not arguing that. Um, but she also loses points for me because it's like a conventionally attractive human being. It's more attractive Chip Skylark, so maybe I put her here. I can't put her lower than A tier. I mean, look at her. I cannot, right? I have respect. Um, but I don't think she's S tier for me either. I also haven't played Final Fantasy, so that's on me. I'll get there one of these days. Um, Next up we have the personality. Yeah, she has such a lovely personality. Look at all of that personality. Anyways, so next up we have Darth Vader. Not Anakin Skywalker, specifically Darth Vader. I did not get a response to preference for his mask on or mask off. Ooh, thank you, Hannah. Thank you. S tier for you, Dread. Robot likes robot. Okay. Like calls to like. I see you. I see you. Um, was Anakin S tier? A tier. Listen, I I respect it. I think like Hayden Christensen Anakin or Clone Wars Anakin is like S tier. I think I do have to put Darth Vader in A tier. And I think we're finally gonna have to beat out the character that I just do not know and put here for looks alone. So I think Darth Vader is now top of A tier. A B right? Yeah. So yeah, it seems to be the consensus. So yeah, A tier for Darth Vader. All right, this next character. fun story, fun fact, I have never watched a bit of Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super or any of them. And I had to send this submission to my boyfriend and ask, "Who is this? Is this Vegeta?" I asked him. It's not. It's not him. It's Goku Black. I know who it is now, and I know how to recognize Vegeta now. Before they were just two black-haired people. And nope. Vegeta has like the world's largest widow's peak, so I that will be in my mind forever now. So shout out to Chris for pointing that out to me. Goku Cup, if you, yeah. I don't know anything about Dragon Ball. But like this is just a guy. This is just a guy with spiky hair, and he looks mad. I respect it, but I think for me, he's going in C tier. He is going to be above this creature that still haunts me. He's a god with the body of a mortal. Yeah, it like that sucks, right? Like then he's just gonna die, right? Like that. Yeah, that's stinky, stinky. Monkey Saiyan. Is that what all his Saiyans are? I don't know, man. Good. He deserves seeing lower. Yeah, I don't know anything about him, but he's just an angry guy. He looks like to me. So hear him sit. Um. Oh, he kills a human on sight. So yeah, he's bad. Yeah, that doesn't sound very nice. It's very rude. That is not very demure or mindful. Next is another character I don't know. It's Dotore from Genshin Impact. I don't know who this is, but like the hair and the beak mask thing, the drip is working for me. He kind of looks like a villain, but that's also working for me. Um, I think we're gonna put him. I think we're gonna put him right here after Darth Vader in A tier. Just again, I don't know this character. This is just appearances. That yes, yeah, that's Dean from Iron Giant. Yep, it is. It sure is. No idea either. Yeah, I don't know who it is, but I like the style, right? I like the drip. Here for it. Maybe under this, maybe here, because I really do like the bandages and the look of this one. This anime put them in B. I will put people where I want to. I will be sending out this tier list in my Discord so everybody else can complete it if they want to as well. The template at least. His name is Dotor. Yeah, I'm just gonna. There you go, folks. There's his name. I'm gonna stop trying. Hi, Record Slayer. Welcome in. That name. Listen. Yep, that's. There you have it. That's the name. According to the tier list, one of the most evil characters in Genshin. Yeah, see, I told you I got villain vibes from him. Yeah, I haven't played Genshin in a long time. Next up is I think a very fun character and entry. So this is from Lobotomy Corporation. Um, Little Red Riding Hooded Mercenary. I think. If I messed that up, I'm so sorry. I have never played this game. I know loosely what it is because I have watched a few people stream it on here. But I've never played this, so I don't know anything about this character except what they look like, and then like all of the fan art that I saw of this character when I looked it up to get this image today. Um, I'm gonna be real with you guys, like for the vibes alone, this one's going to S tier for me. like, like the one glowing eye, like all the fangs, like the attitude and the kind of like the drip, like I cannot explain it. I will not explain it, but this is going into S tier for me. When I try it, right? Yeah, like when I've seen it on stream, like I've been thinking that too. Like it's got some pops. All right. So yeah, next S tier candidate. Yeah, yeah, he sure did. Is bottom of A tier because it's still a human being, but I respect it because I also had a childhood crush on Chip Skylark at one point. Um. So next up, nope, nope, nope. You might think this is Scar. You would be wrong, unfortunately, Panna. This is Kovu. This is grown-up Kovu from The Lion King 2. This is not Scar. Yes. You were close. You were close. Right franchise. It is from the sequel, yes. Oh, you never watched it? You should watch it, and then you should watch Lion King 1.5 as well, because that's honestly like a very just funny movie. Um, Kovu, I yeah, we're gonna like be real here. You know what? We're just gonna come on, come on, come on. We're gonna top a A tier. Top of A tier for Kovu. Maybe honestly, maybe S tier. Maybe S tier. I don't think I can put him above this guy, but I do think he's an S tier. S tier for sure. Kovu, my beloved. Right. Yeah, maybe. S- Nobody watched the sequel. Lots of people I think watched the sequel. Not like as many as watched the first Lion King, obviously, but like I watched the sequel. I believe everybody in chat that is losing it over Kovu right now also did. You did not, Panna? You should for sure. Kovu is the I love Kovu. He's a good boy. It does not matter that he's a literal lion. He's a good boy. He goes S tier. Lucius Malfoy. I don't think I can get behind this one. I really don't. Um, like even up until the end of the series, and like sorry spoilers for this like what 30-year-old series, but like even through the end of the series he was always kind of a prick, right? Like he's I don't like the slicked back hair. He looks like a piece of shit. um Harry Potter this is Draco Malfoy's father who will hear about this in Harry Potter, and I can't. I'm sorry. This is gonna be our first D tier submission. Sorry, Lucius. You're so mean. You're the reason that like my favorite book character was in Mortal Peril in the Chamber of Secrets. For those of you that are movie only Harry Potter fans, by the way, fun fact. Obviously not defending the fucking author, but in the books, Ginny's a character. Woo! And she's my favorite character in the books. There is no F. This is the equivalent to F tier. But yeah, this is yeah, Lucius. We do not. I do not like him. Literally nothing. Oh no, that's. Hey, to each their own, right? I'm yeah. I think the rating speaks for itself. I'm not a fan personally. I don't think I could do it. Um, this is not the only Harry Potter character on this list. But next up is, in my opinion, one of the like truly most encompassing hear me out characters. We've got Kirby from the Brave Little Toaster. So a couple of things about this submission. One, when this was submitted to me, it was literally, and I quote, "Oh yeah, the vacuum from the Brave Little Toaster." Neither of us could remember this guy's name. It's Kirby, fun fact. And that sent me absolutely spiraling, right? Like, did they name this vacuum Kirby because it sucks things up? Did they name Kirby after this vacuum because it sucks things up? So I um I've been losing it all day just trying to like I just think it's funny. I just think it's funny, right? It's really funny to me that this vacuum's name is Kirby. Uh yeah, everybody's opinion is important. Do I see the goat shadow? You sure do. You absolutely do. Oh yeah, no, not bad spiraling, just like laughing. I was dying. I was losing my mind over this when I found out this fucker's name was Kirby today. I was like, "Oh my God, are you kidding me? That's the best pun either way I've ever heard." I don't even know if it was intentional, but like I hope it was. Um, so like on one hand, this is literally a vacuum cleaner. On the other hand, I liked the Brave Little Toaster movies when I was a kid. I don't remember much about any character, not even the toaster himself. But this guy gives off some pretty good vibes. Like maybe he shouldn't, but he does. So, for me though, I'm gonna put Kirby in A tier because the name cracks me up. I respect the submission. It's based. It is unorthodox. This is truly the embodiment of a hear me out character. So yeah, points for Kirby, A tier. Next is another character I am entirely unfamiliar with. Rumpelstiltskin from Once Upon a Time specifically. I never watched that. I probably should at some point, but like this late into the game, there's like a big part of it that's like, what's the point? Like, I don't know if I ever really heard good stuff about the ending of that. Like, do I want just another Lost situation again? Do I want to do that? Do I want to do Riverdale to myself again? Because I watched both of those knowing what I was stepping into. Like, can I do that again? I probably can, and I probably will. Um, Rumpelstiltskin gives me, like, not great vibes just on base appearance. Now, he might be a lovely character. I don't know anything about him. But for vibes alone, I think this is going to C tier for me. I'm not getting a good read on this guy. Actually, we're gonna go put him here. He's still better than Lucius Malfoy any day. Um, any day. And I guess I just need to watch Once Upon a Time and find out. Cause like personality affects a lot, right? So this could change with time. Uh, so next up is another very fun submission. It's just Cthulhu. It's just Cthulhu, the old god Cthulhu. It's him. So I respect it. I respect it a lot. I feel like there's like a lot of different ways you could go with this. Um, this is an S tier character for me. I've always liked like Lovecraftian horror. Um, again, like with these really fucking cursed authors, but like the horror there is cool. The board games that I've played based off of the horror style and stories are cool. Um, yeah, S rank. I agree. I agree. Would. Listen. Yeah. S tier for Cthulhu. Much respect. I'm gonna be so straight up with you. This next one is another just straight up S tier for me. Thrax from Osmosis Jones. S tier. S tier. This is a great villain, okay? This is an excellent villain. one of my favorite cartoon villains, like, thinking back, honestly. That's probably not true at all. It's been so long since I watched Osmosis Jones. There was also a period in my life where, like, people around me did not believe me that there was both a television show and a movie. There was both. But this guy is sick. Haha, pun intended. Um, yeah, a solid S tier submission. Um, the next one is another I feel very proper embodiment of the hear me out tier list, and really probably the one I raised my eyebrows at the most. This one was submitted by like a good friend of mine IRL, so I'm not like worried about like offending everybody if that makes sense. Uh, what what do I do with this, man? This is this is two pets in one. Oh, I scrolled the page down. My bad. Um, also, I don't know how. Oh well. Uh, I like. I think it's going to B tier for me. I think it's going B tier. I think it's above or beneath beast form though. I think it's below that for me. I see it. I could maybe see like half of it, like personality wise, but like I don't know, man. Like I think both of those two very conflicting personalities would just get on my nerves. Being truthful here. Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. Somebody somebody out there, cat dog. Yep. Next up is the final Harry Potter character that was submitted to me, Firenze, the centaur. I was sent specifically this still from the movie as well. So that's what I went with here. And like that's just intimidating. Firenze is a very nice centaur, especially like as far as centaurs go, 'cause, in the lore, they're not the friendliest to humans because humans kind of treat them like shit. Um, I I can't get past his face though. The CGI has not aged well. It's kind of aged like milk, in my opinion, in some parts. Um, this is not necessarily one of those, right? Like, it's not as bad, obviously, as like some of the very first movies that came out when I was like fucking kindergarten or something. But like, this is not. This is just not doing it for me. I'm still gonna put him in B tier though, because I respect it. I respect it. Um, the next character is another lobotomy corpse submission, actually. It is Funeral of the Dead Butterflies. This creature haunts me. For whatever reason, I, like, have a fear of, like, creatures that have, like, winged bird heads or butterfly heads. Like, there's a creature in Undertale in the True Lab that reminds me of that as well. And there's a creature in Croc that reminds me of that as well. And I can't with this. So I hate to separate the two Lobocorp characters, but this one's not it for me. It's scary, it's spooky. It's really spooky. It's spookier than the Black Moon for me personally. Like I like the dapper suit. I can't. I don't know what that is either. Yeah, I need to like play that one day or watch more people play it. Ammo Gamut. Yes, that some of those haunt me, man. Like truly haunt me. Um, next up, here we go. The him himself from Iron Man, Dean from not Iron Man, Jesus Christ, from the Iron Giant. What am I talking about? Dean from the Iron Giant. Would. Yeah, Dean is excellent. Dean is wonderful. I love Dean. Dean is a human being though, at the same time, but he's still gonna top out A tier for me. I can't really justify putting him up in S tier. And honestly, I think Danny Phantom's gonna have to be moved down as well. Maybe about here. But he's still so up there. I love Dean. He's great. When this was submitted to me, it made me want to rewatch The Iron Giant, and I might do that later, honestly. We'll see. We shall see. So only 3 left. It's really gonna be a short stream today, guys. Because I have so much prep work to do for my debut. That's in like a week. A new model in a week, by the way, guys. But 3 final submissions. Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast. I respect the hell out of this submission. Um, I'm not super into Lumiere, personally. I like the Beast is still way more up there for me than Lumiere. Um, we should rewatch. Yeah, I should try. I need to figure out again how to better like share things in the Discord though, because like last time I tried it was it just did not work. Uh, next time maybe. Next time maybe. And yes, one more week, one more week. I'm so excited. Y'all like I'm so excited. Um, and yes, here she is. Lady of the Hour, Shigo. Shigo is tech support? Wait, what? Is something wrong? Oh no. But hopefully not. Shigo, I know this is literally a like human woman. S tier. S tier. Like Mommy, sorry. I'm sorry. Mommy? I love Shigo. I loved her when I was a kid. I love her now. Honestly, there is a part of me that kind of really wishes that like her and Kim would have been like more of a thing. Um, but also like save her for me because I love her. And she's mommy and I love her. As for Shigo and Smash, right? She goes as for Smash. I'm glad this is a unanimous agreement here. Yeah, I could not disrespect her by putting her anywhere less than S tier. Honestly, she's gone above this guy. Alistair's still really good though. So the final submission, the last submission of the day. Unless anybody has more in chat that they want to suggest, and I guess I could just add them in here. I'm fine doing that. But the last submission for now, uh, Shadow the Hedgehog. Honest to God, like, would. S tier. S tier. S tier. S tier. Honestly, maybe there. Yeah, I think that's appropriate. Not a verb, it does apply when the character. See? See? That's what I'm saying. Like, the, like, for me, it's like the would burn down the world for the one that he loves. I love him. The Horncell Alistair. I love Alistair. I really do. He's so spooky. Maybe Blaze. I could see it. I could see it. For me, to call is another character that's up there from Sonic. Just throwing them out there. Uh, edgy boy. I love my edgy boys. I like Sebastian. I like Shadow. I like Kovu. I like Danny Phantom. Give me my like sad emo boys, and I'm happy. It's funny, like, cause like not in real life. I don't want that in real life. I want that like in my fiction media, please. Um, bonkers character request. What's your bonkers character request? Shadow's a human being and Shigo would suit each other. I could see that. I could see that. But Maria has his Bill Cipher. Holy crap. No, that's a really good one. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me go get a. Oh my god. All right, hold on everybody. We got this. This is the wrong type of format to be saved in this image. It's like really specific for whatever reason. You can see how organized I was about this. So, Bill Cipher. um, so not Bill Cipher. Listen. Fun fact about me, this is a 100% true story. When me and my roommate in college lived together, when we had our like apartment our senior year, I honestly it was probably even before that. Like when we lived together for like 3 years in college, and for a long time, when either one of us would leave the house, we would lean out the door or like lean into the door as we left and say, "Reality's illusion, reality is an illusion. The universe is a hologram. Bye, gold. Bye." Quoting Bill Cipher. It's been a while since I said it that fast. Um, you can. What are you saying? Oh my god. Pyramid Steve? Who's Pyramid Steve? Oh my goodness. Okay, Bill Cipher. I think goes to the top of. I think top of A tier for me for Bill Cipher because he's definitely evil. Like I wouldn't want to like fuck with him, but like I kind of want to fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Like. So yeah, I think A tier is a good spot. You do Grunkle, Stan, and Ford. Is that like a serious request? Do you want me to throw both of them up? You want them separate? Like what's I will add them. I do not mind. They have different. Fuck it. I'll just add them. I'll just throw them in. Hold on. They do have different ratings. Fun fact. I think they're understandable ratings, but I won't do Stan super dirty. I promise. Let's do. That's gonna give me cars. Okay. Oh, I don't want to get a sad picture of him. Please give me one that actually has a background. Pictures with no background look kind of crazy on the tier list. Okay, let's get them in here. Come on. Where'd they go? So we got Stan. And we got Ford. Stan is a C tier character. Well, maybe B tier. Maybe B tier. I think he's B tier. I think he's B tier. Bottom of B tier. Well, no, above Lumiere. Above Lumiere and B tier. I got some children I need to bake in corpses. Listen, I respect the Grunkle Stan pick because it's bold. It is not conventionally attractive. And Stan's really funny. Like, Stan is, like, just the worst con artist on this earth, and he's so genuinely funny. Ford would. Like, would. Absolutely. Yeah. Ford took care of his hair and, his chin. You know what I mean? A little bit more cleaned up looking. The, sideburns really working for me. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, so yeah, that's where Ford would go. Okay, burial from AFK Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Okay, 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 alright, hold on. Hold on. Who is this? I I love this guy. The moment Ford came in the shop was so good. Right? Me cute trickster jester who's in fact evil, but yeah, no, very, very here. I like the messy hair, I like the jack-o'-lantern face, I like the wings. Yep, yep, yep. This is all right. I don't know if I can put him above Shadow, but this is S tier. Absolutely S tier character. This entire MMO is causing chaos. You love to hear it. You absolutely love to hear it. I love this design. Um, like that's like the hair, the wings, the top hat, like the tail. This is doing a lot for me, man. Um, oh my gosh, kind of like a scarecrow nose too. Bro, bro's cooking. Oh yeah, we're cooking for sure. In fact, a villain. Let them cook again. Yes. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss any. His tails. I saw that with the bell. I'm here for it. I'm liking this guy. I'm enjoying this guy quite a bit. Let me think. An even bonkers request. Oh goodness. What are you about to hit us with? What are you about to hit us with? I got you. Okay. All right. Oh my god. And that's a good one. I need, god damn, that's a funny one. I'm just oh my gosh, if I can actually find a picture of this guy. We'll get him. I respect it. I really do. But this is haunting. As like again with like calls to like, we got the robot going for the robot here for sure. I think that this fight pissed me off so much when I was a kid. I like cannot get past that. This guy made me so mad. Um, but I respect the pick. It's still gonna go into like C tier for me. I think it'll go. I think it'll go here. Maybe here. Maybe here. Maybe here. I think Lucius is still last. I think Lucius is still last. Megalix Moon's the best star in the game. I like the like penguin water bowl world and like that those silly. I like the bee world, like the very first like Gusty Garden gap. Like I don't know. I like the cutesy ones. I like the piranha plant that hatches from an egg and you chase these like half dino, half piranha plant and you chase them around near the beginning there. I like some of the moons in the kitchen too. I need to replay that game. It's a really fun game. Ah, I'm dropping stuff. But that's we have a oh my god. We had a tier list. We have a tier list. I can send everybody a copy, or like not individually like send this to people, but like I can download the template and send it in the Discord if everybody else would also like to fill this out. It could be a fun little activity that we do in the Discord. if you are not in my Discord and would like to meet, exclamation Discord can get you to the link to join. I just go ahead and dropped it in there. And I know it's been a very very short, small stream, but I think that's gonna be it for today. I have so much to work on for my debut. So I do want to like plug that for a second really quick. So I am just gonna shamelessly plug that for a moment really quick here. Uh, please, please come to my debut. Please come to my debut next Wednesday. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. I'm probably gonna start it at like 6 p.m. on the 30th. Please come. I have worked very hard on stuff, not as hard as the artists that worked to make everything that I have for this. It's gonna be so cool. I have surprises coming that are in the works that I really desperately need to work on, and it's please, please. Please come. Please come to my debut. So that'll be in a week. I will be dropping some teasers for that very soon here, though. So keep an eye out for that as well. And that's gonna be it for me today, though. So thank you guys so much for coming out. I'm gonna find somebody to raid, and then we are going to send you off. So please stick around for the raid because it'll be a good one. Because it looks like you'll be there. Yay! Hooray! Please. Please. I'm so excited. So excited. The day before the spookiest day of the spookiest month. Yes, that was the first day I ever streamed in my life last year. Was October 30th, 2023. So my first ever anniversary is gonna be my debut of my new model and stuff and surprises. And uh tell me who you want to suggest and I will check them out for another time, but I do like to screen people before I raid just because I like to know what kind of people I'm sending my communities to. Not that I do not trust your judgment, but I also already have somebody in mind for today. We are going to be raiding Thradix today. But yeah, I will check them out though, so thank you for the suggestion. And that goes for anybody. If anybody ever has a suggestion, please just let me know like ahead of time because like I don't love rating people that I've never had the chance to watch before. Like I'm just a little like weird about stuff. But um again, thank you all so much for coming out. Please stick around for the raid to Thradix. Give some love. Go spread the love to our White Knight friend. And we're gonna make it the raid message. If everybody would please copy and paste. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. And I will be back. I will be back very soon with a surprise to test out a capture card that I got. Haha, I'm dropping secrets. Bye. Bye, everybody. Bye bye. Hope you all have a good night. Bye bye. Bye bye.